Ever been in love and deep down inside you waiting for it to fall apart? You want trust, but part of you is embracing for pain? One small argument about money, sex, or time suddenly feels bigger than it should. Hi, I'm Nate, 64 years old. I've loved deeply, lost painfully, and learned the hard way. Today I want to talk about why love feels so hard and what actually helps. We've got, as you know, for most of the people in the Western Hemisphere, the celebration of Valentine's Day. For me, every day is a day for love. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but I think it's a nice video to go along with the time. Let's go.
Well, maybe it's time to be clear about who I am. I am someone who is looking for love.
Here's the truth most people avoid. Love feels hard today because people are afraid to be honest. Not lies, quiet ones. We hold things back and we don't really say what we need. We don't say what scares us. We don't say when something hurts until it turns into distance. We men sometimes hide uncertainty because we're taught strength means silence. Women silence their needs because they don't want to seem difficult. So couples stay polite instead of truthful. They stay agreeable instead of real. And connection slowly fades. Love doesn't end because people change. It ends because people stop being honest about what's changing inside of themselves. Another reason why love feels heavy is because we're expected to feel good all the time. We've been taught that real love should always feel exciting, easy, and emotionally full. But real love has quiet seasons, uncomfortable conversations, moments where effort matters more than emotion. Sometimes love is staying present instead of pulling away. Sometimes it's choosing patience instead of proving a point. And sometimes it's accepting that your partner won't meet you perfectly, but they're willing to try. The problem isn't the relationships get hard. The problem is thinking hard means wrong. When you stop expecting love to entertain you and start valuing consistency, respect, and effort, love becomes steadier and more real. Now we come to one of my favorite parts, and I think a lot of other as well. Let's be real. Let's talk about intimacy, about real intimacy. Not chemistry, not performance, and not trying to impress. Real intimacy is emotional safety. Many women over 40 say it really clear. They're not looking for chaos or games. They want depth, calm, and presence. Many men miss this. Desire doesn't come from constant excitement. It comes from trust. Intimacy grows when you feel safe and being honest, when affection isn't rushed or forced, when connection means more than performance. The strongest attraction happens when both people can be real. No mask, no pretending, and definitely no pressure. You can't build something new on unhealed pain. Old hurt shows up as fear, control, or emotional distance. It lives in our body until it's faced. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning, forgiving yourself, and rebuilding trust. especially self-trust. And if you're 40, 50, or 60, you haven't missed your chance. You're not behind, and you're just more aware now. And that is power. Let's talk about money. Money quietly damages many relationships. Security matters, but when money becomes control, love turns into a contract. If you provide, don't use your wealth or your money as power. And if you're the one who's receiving or depending on it, don't confuse this fear with safety. Learn to talk early. Talk about your debts, talk about your habits and your goals. Because financial comfort means nothing if you feel emotionally poor. Here's what I know at this stage of life, 64. Real love isn't loud, and it's not perfect. And it isn't built on fear of being alone. It's built on truth, on choosing honesty over comfort, on showing up even when it's uncomfortable. And to women over 40, you're not too late. You're finally clear. And the right love meets you at that level. I don't celebrate love at a special time. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, which is coming up in a week or so. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I believe in practicing love daily with integrity, respect, and courage. And that's the message behind what I'm presenting at this time with our new merch in our shop for a limited time in our War Zone or the Wise and Rich Strategies merchandise. We have a limited edition at this time. It'll probably be in there just for February. It's on focus on love and loving yourself first and finding the right person. So have a look in our shop, the link below, and maybe get you something nice. So anyway, that's the message behind what I'm sharing today. It's never too late to get a love that feels safe, real, and lasting. So people, if my message has given you something to think about, to motivate you to not be so hard on yourself, and to focus more on that which means something important for you and your life, then hit the like button. And if this message could be useful for someone else, share it with my pleasure. And don't forget to sign and subscribe to my channel. I'll try to keep it as interesting as possible. There are, as I mentioned, in 2025, there are some changes that will be made, not only with the videos that I'll be producing, but also in other activities with my company or our company and other activities. So I will not be posting videos every week as I did before, because I did it before, I had more time. I'm starting to have other activities which is taking more of my time. And I want to make sure that whatever information I give you on this platform, that it's inspiring or something to make you laugh, to lift you up, make you think, but all positive. So we have so many negative things going on in our world today. People are confused about the things on life, and love is very important. If your love is in order, I'll get into that more too, maybe a little bit later, as far as, how men and how women feel, think in the past, in the present, and maybe for the future, but it's no big deal. It's all about just being complete, a holistic approach for health and wellness for your mind, your body, and your soul. So take care, keep smiling, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.